Alright y'all, it's Mike Ice. We're back at you again. Now we're gonna dig into this topic of something that's rather taboo to some of the demographic. Some of y'all, this might be fairly new to some of y'all, but it's this thing called cuckolding. Specifically, we're gonna watch this clip about interracial cuckolding, and shout out to my guy Farrell Dogan. He actually is pretty much explaining the whole psychology and the whole mental aspect of it. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tap into that one.
What are you known for in your videos?
In my videos, interracial cuckolding. Should I?
For
All
sure.
right. So cuckolding is a situation to where you have, let's say you have a couple, and then they bring in another man. In most respects, or in some respects, the cuckolding is recognizing that couple, the man in that couple is recognizing that he is inferior in some way to the other guy that they're bringing in. And in most cases, it's a black guy, okay? So by bringing in this other guy, and when I talk about the no denial, you have a lot of relationships, the vanilla stuff, where guys can't please their wife and they don't please their wife, or whatever the case is, erectile dysfunction, whatever's going on, and they can't really talk about that. Or maybe he has no health problems, but he still doesn't please her. Maybe, he has the right size and everything, but the sexual aspect of this man, there's so many dynamics to this thing. So I'm known for exploring the interracial aspect of cuckolding, which is introducing a black man or a black woman into the sexual atmosphere of a couple having sex, or a single having sex.
You said most of the times it's a black guy. Why is that?
Well, the racial aspect of it is here. We don't shy away from it. It's not anything that we kind of, gloss over. We understand that there's a big racial elephant in the room at all times. If you look at the algorithms for porn, the BBC and interracial, that is what people are looking for and paying for. So why is that? Why is it that that's the most paid thing or look for? Why is it? So we go into that. And the why is because it's a racial thing. We don't live in a post-racial society. We do not. And if we did, I wouldn't have a job.
Once again, shout out to my boy Farrell Dogan. Like I said, to some people it's rather taboo. This is new to them. Some people, this is automatically new territory. But me personally, let alone damn the skin color. I think that's kind of like rather humiliating to bring somebody in the bedroom, and I would kind of feel a way even if I had to do that to another woman while her husband is watching. But hey, to each his own though. But this is starting to become more and more common, and we are among the era where the impossible is possible, where everything is happening, and now this is starting to become more colorful, more original, more normal in society, and people are really starting to talk about this. So like I said, to each his own. I even have a clip at the end, probably at the conclusion of this segment, where I did an interview, shout out to Lady Anaconda, where she actually told me she was in an actual gangbang with I don't know how many other black guys, and a guy pretty much was present to be cuckolded, and he pretty much was the cleanup guy. If you don't know what the cleanup guy is, just look up the term cleanup guy in sexual terms, and if you see my reaction, your shit kind of freaked me out. But as I start researching and doing my studying and my background check more, it's starting to become more and more normal, and I don't accept it, but I can comprehend and I can understand the aspect of it. So yeah, like I said, man, it's gonna be plenty of more perspective, especially with this interracial thing that we gonna be exploring along the way. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's doing that.
And one of the things I can talk about, I guess, recently is I took my owned cuck slave, who's like, he's my cleanup slave. He lives to clean up my cream pies. That is like what he that is the epitome of existence for him, is getting to clean up after a real man who has come in my pussy. That is, he wants to hoover it out is what he begs me to do. Like,
I'm fucking done.
But I took him to an event, and there was a bunch of different sex rooms at this event, and one was called the wife watching room. And again, he's not my husband, but he is my cuck. He's my slave. So he had my panties around his neck. He was locked in chastity, a little chastity cage. He was sitting in a chair watching me with this black king, and this black king was like big guy, big sexy like guy.
Yeah,
and
diesel swole. Okay.
Yeah, and he was giving me that dick, and I remember him being like above me, and he's like, damn, you could take some dick. And I'm just like, yes, I can. Thank you for noticing. And he's just like, there's some other guys here, they want to get involved. Like, are you down for that? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, for sure. So I literally turned the wife watching room into a gangbang situation. And I needed my cuck to kind of like manage the crowd for a while. And that was a lot of fun. And my friend like came by and he's just like, you big dick whore, like you having a good time? And I'm just like, yeah. So I think that's pretty lit.
So you were just embracing this while you were getting plugged? Yeah.
I'm a good multitasker.
Well, shit. That just put a fucking exclamation point in the podcast. God damn.
Yeah, gangbangs are fun when they're well managed.